Okay, Cris, thanks very much for doing this interview. What I'd like to ask you first is, how did fast reality come into your life?
Oh, that's a big question to answer for me. Linda, my friend Linda Esser taught me when I was disabled with chronic mono, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue for 3 years. And I wanted to heal. I wanted to find a way to heal. And she told me about this tapping. And I didn't think it would work. I thought it sounded weird. But I was so desperate to heal because I didn't want to live the rest of my life that way. So finally, it worked out to where she taught me, and it began to heal me immediately. And you know, hindsight, I'm beginning to understand why it healed me immediately, because a lot of people are looking at me and saying, well, why am I not healing that fast like Grace did? And so part of my book is about that story, that journey, what I did for the 5 years prior to that set my mind up so that when Linda first started tapping on me, I had big shifts, huge shifts.
So if you could say just in a few sentences what it was like before, how it came in, how it impacted on your life, and what your life's like now as a result of it. So what was it like before Fast Reality?
Well, when I was disabled, I was in bed most of the time for 6 months, and then I began to make tiny increments of improvement, but really literally I could barely function to make my own meals. I made one good meal a day, but the rest was very marginal. To walk, to go out in public, it was as if I was trying to move through chest-high wet concrete. Just every step is a struggle. The chronic fatigue is unimaginable. Even though you look okay, what's going on inside is entirely different. I had pain. I had widespread pain virtually from head to toe. I had all kinds of digestive symptoms, irritable bowel syndrome. I had insomnia. I had TMJ issues. You know, just a whole lot of stuff. And of course, all under the mono, the chronic mono, which is more fatigue. So what happened was, you know, I just knew somehow in me, even though I'd tried all these different therapies, modalities, different alternative therapies, because Western medicine really only had drugs and physical therapy to offer me. Physical therapy was a God-saver, you know, I mean, it was a godsend. It saved me so much. It helped me manage symptoms, and some of the other things helped me manage symptoms, but nothing really released them. I mean, the fact that I can do a video, the fact that I can sit here in a chair for more than 20 minutes without intense pain and fatigue. And it's not because the chair's too hard, you know. I mean, I always blamed it outside of myself. And when I think somebody else needs to change, guess what? I'm still trying to blame it outside of myself. If something bothers me, guess who needs to change? So, you know, Robert, it's phenomenal where he came from and who he is now. Same thing with Linda. Where Linda came from and where she got to was phenomenal. And that's what this can do. I have the gift that I healed on a physical level, that I healed my body. And I promise you, those 3 years being disabled was a gift. Because now I know, unlike you or Robert, he cannot understand what it's like to be disabled, what it's like to heal your body from that much disability. but I knew from the beginning somehow this would help me help others heal, because now they can look at me and they can go, she knows. She knows exactly what I'm going through, and if she can do it, I can do it. And I just want to spread that word.
Finally, Grace, in a nutshell, what would you say to someone who was teetering on the brink and thinking, considering maybe stepping into the vast EFT world? What would you say to them?
You don't have to believe it will work. You just have to do it. And if you're afraid of what your life will be without your problems, trust me, your life will be so much better. Your life will be so far beyond what you really want. What I want to say to you is freedom. That's what we all want. We want freedom to be ourselves. We want freedom to come and go as we please. We want freedom from pain, from emotions, from whatever it is that bothers you. And if you want that freedom as much as I wanted that freedom, then you can do this too. And I can help you, Deirdre can help you. Robert, I don't think, is doing sessions now, but he's training all these practitioners. I mean, we need more practitioners to help all the people who create fibromyalgia. I wish if I could package this up and give it to you as a gift, I would. But it's the journey. You have to be willing. You have to be willing to reach out and ask for help. You have to be willing to do the work. And this is key.